What's the deal? Let me make sure everything green. Make sure niggas can hear me and some more shit. Alright, that's all I needed right there, and let's continue, my guy. Final Fantasy 16 Part 19. This game long as shit. Alright, well, who this old bat again?
Hippocrates, do you have the moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Oh yeah, we getting the last part for the ship.
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Where do we gotta go
Early
now?
Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection it requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive. So, Clive, Have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
I know I'm picking.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia.
So that took my health down probably 14. I mean, my attack, but I don't give a fuck. Going to North Breach.
Now, where's Jill?
There's talk that the glass gate flooded. Keep them pilchers nice and chilled.
Are those Pepio nuts?
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
I'm looking for the what? I think she said the Pepio nuts or the choco. I'm a
Can I
chocobo.
interest you in today?
Got some garlic.
Ah, yes.
Oh, I'm tripping. It say right there, garlic and Pepio nuts.
Oi, don't touch anything.
What?
And good riddance.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Imagine if I ain't had no money. Fuck, they gonna make me
See
do
anything you like?
a job?
I'll be here.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
garlic pepio nuts. Pepio. I got some nuts. So no.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool.
Ain't that the last thing we need for
But before we
Mid?
head back, would you walk with me a while?
Sure.
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. Wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Hell no.
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You all right?
Sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you.
I'm still
Clive,
young, so
is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive. Well, I suppose we best be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
trying to get into something. Where the ops?
I wonder how Harpocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
I'm trying to see where them little kids at. They always pop up when I talk to this nigga. They not even in here. Fuck, they sneaking around.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
I'm glad I chose
Our
Jill.
work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course.
So what the fuck am I supposed to
Someone
do?
ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates. Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
Thanks to Sid.
I ain't gonna. If you do like every side mission on here, this game probably like
Crystal too.
50 hours, bro.
Clive. Not saying Fornian, do you? It'd last you a good while.
Hell no, I don't want none of that shit.
Don't waste my time. You ain't got the stuff.
That's crazy.
My best work, but it'll do.
So why the stuff I can build make my shit go down? What type of dick sucking shit?
It'd last you a good while.
Nigga, it better.
That it? Fine.
Man, that shit rude, bitch. Man, I hate that nigga, man.
I went up to give some greens to the truck.
Would enjoy your day suffice? No, it's always, alright, get out of here, I'm busy. Nigga, I will cut your head off.
Mid hasn't been.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Cause she's growing up. Stupid kid. You need to start reading
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway. Speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
Who? Oh, you talking about you? I'm about to say, who the fuck is that? Oh, him? This rude
You know, when I
bitch.
got into the
I
smithing
hate this
game,
nigga.
I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
That shit wasn't that funny. Hurts. Shit was not that funny, cause he. Some time later. Is that it? That what I was searching for last episode and this episode? So I can get to something new that really matters?
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Okay. Fucking go.
Fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
What?
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
That nigga say a sling. This nigga you tell me one nigga did that, man? This nigga arm would have broke. This nigga, that's what no, he did. Shit, this nigga need a sling for his elbow.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye,
Hurry
aye,
the fuck up.
Captain.
Hurry the fuck up, ho.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
All right, Clive. Asterix. We'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the Twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Why would she do that if we just built a fucking hideaway? This stupid bitch, I swear to God, man.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Obolus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat.
What?
Going that way.
Man, this bitch.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry at all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Now, why wasn't you walking? You was just standing there. Bitch, you...
What tidings, Uncle?
My journey to Canberra has been a resounding success. The friend not mentioned only agreed to share the contents of strong boss with us considerable knowledge of the going-ons in the free cities, by which I learned are the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I, for one, believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite a valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canberrian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their doctorates, no matter how deserted and rumored. Now that I'm rapping at the door, which is why I pinged this note, I would like to borrow your man Gab for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of the impending attack. I trust that you give us the proposal of your full consideration. Your loving uncle. Oh, bitch.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Hurry up and tell them so we can go to Canberra. I'm not keeping an eye on that bitch.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now.
Man,
but
fuck
next time
that
you
bitch.
plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks.
I mean,
Just like when we built this place.
I'm a Muay Thai elbow that bitch in her lip.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Okay, so where we going, Canberra? Sid's legacy. So question, is Sid daughter, that auto nigga was saying she never go visit her father, but if they was all going there, then like.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. Say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
Man, fuck that nigga.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end.
True. Sadly, but it's true.
So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
Free men.
May we join you?
Okay, I'm still a branded. That's fucked up. I done down there saved the world by taking Hugo out. That nigga a menace.
What a pleasant surprise.
That fight was crazy. Go look at that 2 episodes ago. That shit was fire.
Ready enough to restock my supplies.
Word to bro, that shit was fire. Like this shit. More on that shit. Rip shit, good looks for the lightning, my nigga. You a real nigga for that. Shit, a real nigga for giving me that lightning, dog. Well, do y'all think that was said? Don't say it.
It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them.
Yeah, we did take down the heart of it, though.
The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas.
I did forget
You
I'm
wanted to
wanted.
buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot.
This buff ass idiot. Nigga happy as fuck to come on a mission.
There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's
This
managed by
nigga's
the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass, and you'll be on your way.
So this nigga still.
It'll be a damn sight less
Bro,
risky
shut
than
the
footing
fuck
it the length
up.
of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Oh, okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Don't call me Sid's protege. I was already a masterpiece at hand. I just didn't even know Ifrit was mine, my nigga. Till I came to my senses. I had to fight that nigga inside my mind. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm Ifrit. I almost killed Joshua, but no, he's alive. So you would never be able to travel back to Sid's legacy. Damn. Can't even go to that big. It's probably bro legacy though, right? Yeah. Onward.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars. Till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass. And all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Nope.
So what do you think? How nice. They have a hideaway of their own. And if you...
Hold the fuck up. Let me take that weak ass shit off. I do not like that shit.
See it again.
I'ma kill y'all niggas.
Nice try. This one. Slow. Get him.
What the fuck?
Nice try.
That perk, it like, when you tap, only tapping square, it makes you use your, like, you know, your only special attack. You know, like that uppercut right there. That's only if it's available.
Get him. Over here. Nice try.
Just got wicked on them boys. Alright, let me change. Let me see. I'm still taking that shit off though. I know how to use my shit. I know how to use my shit. I don't need that shit doing that shit for me, boy. Alright, 324,
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the other side.
What the fuck am I doing? That nigga was over there laying on the ground. He didn't even want to get up. That nigga did not even want to move or twitch a muscle. Ah, shit. Bless me. Dude, my heart just skipped a beat.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominants and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
What's that supposed to mean when she thought this nigga gonna be weird or something? Fuck?
It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us.
Nothing. It's nothing.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it. And I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion.
He gonna want to kill that little nigga.
Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Y'all niggas ain't doing squat. Especially if y'all coming to me.
I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
You know him too?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress?
Man.
She betrayed her country. She
Man,
slew
she
her
slew
husband.
Man.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Nigga do anything for some coochie. That's your son, bro.
Me.
And he telling the truth.
This audience is over.
She's a back door.
Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring.
First time I heard this little nigga talk.
I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
I hate this bitch. Look at the way she look. Oh, you see her face? She's That smirk like, bitch, don't let me see you. Fuck. I'm killing it, Clive. I'm killing your mom.
Markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Like she got a dog. Fuck. Bitch, you killed your own husband. And then you made me a prisoner, forced me to be some type of soldier. I mentioned that's his mother too.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well-trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end. More refugees.
And they're all making for the Crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
Back another! Farewell. Stay down.
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Price. Others will carry off the Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Well met. Just what I was looking for. May Gilbert smile
Out of my
upon
sight,
you.
wretch.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
As sweet as nectar.
I'll take the last.
Found that nigga in 2 seconds.
Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Goods. Just tell us what happened.
It's betrayed us, Pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Here. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory
I would
for
think a
pickpockets.
nigga
So,
pickpocket you,
to get
bro?
the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where! I've got a pal in Bocklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure nothing else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Big dummy.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
This nigga got pickpocketed by a kid. This nigga got pickpocketed by a child. Nigga know we need that pass to get to the checkpoint. But no, he just so soft. Red chocobo.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
What the fuck?
We're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble.
Man.
Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I
Who
see.
did it?
So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct?
Man, this bitch.
Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you...
Nigga so goofy.
So either we find the people who took the pass,
I can
or
tell
give
you
up all
soft.
hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive. The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Boot your soft ass stay there.
Out of my sight, wretch.
He not talking to me, cause niggas are.
Jug of snake spit for the road. Caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Show them your trader's bag.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion.
Fish
Fish
mango?
for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you?
Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know, then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Yeah, let's question some children.
Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
I'll
The finest everywhere from the free cities.
Was it you, you little dirty bitch?
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them. Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We
You
just
should be
want to
asking me
talk.
for money.
What about?
We've heard
50K
that
gil
some
on
very bad
body.
people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he
He said he got a job. Doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Yeah, where that little
Do you know
nigga
who your
at?
friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
I'm finna choke little bro head off his shoulders.
Come on, come on!
You wanna steal? I'm gonna sneak up behind that nigga and steal on his you know Cloud punch. Magnificent nigga. Should put some fire just on my knuckles. Not a whole flamey hand. Just fire on the knuckles and hit him in his shit.
That's that then.
Stop stealing,
She
little
must have
nigga.
meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Yeah, and I'm broke. Enough of your whining.
What? I try to top square. Hey, y'all little broke ass niggas, y'all want stealing?
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we robbed his boots off
They
him.
talking about goats.
Yeah.
The big silly niggas.
Wish we hadn't handed over the pass though.
Goats.
Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Wait,
Chance
y'all
to be a
sold
fine
it?
Thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Hey, it's him.
Would
Hey,
they
punch
now?
it.
Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
Don't run.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
No, the fuck you not.
Where are you going?
Jill, hawk him down.
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
Jill, do not let them little niggas move, man. They all getting beat the fuck up for stealing.
You can't
Hey, where you go?
far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Nigga, take off then. You should be at your top speed right now, not jogging. Or did you see that little nigga,
Did you see
man?
a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
I'ma kill him.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
Yo, it's quick to tell on that nigga. I got a feeling that ain't the way. It was quick to snitch on, bro.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
She let me carry your goods. No, nigga, why'd I let you do that? You could try to run off and I'm gonna have to hawk you down with a big ass sword. Yo. Where the fuck am I supposed to look? Oh, up here.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion.
Bloody Crimson Caravan, scooping up all the best customers. Leave some for the rest of us.
It's saying over here. I don't see nobody, man. It was back here. I'm tripping.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter.
You dumb
I'm
as
not going
fuck.
to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Call themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hunter.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
I haven't got
You
your pass
soft.
anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave
This
it to the
nigga-
Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back.
This nigga
Not that I go
little as
against them
fuck.
anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Nigga, anybody finna touch you, boy? You should. Is you the nigga that making him steal?
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goods. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister?
So you got it all fucked up, homeboy.
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hans is a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
To catch a thief.
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones, and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Honza, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
To Leighton's Cleft, then?
Gooch, whatever his name. I can't believe your big ass let this little nigga pickpocket you in the first place. That nigga little as fuck. Like, look at that nigga 9. And you let that little nigga, I would've probably choked that little nigga up for even trying to reach in my pocket.
That's that then.
Daddy!
There are no crystals here.
The steps of the forgotten. Is that them right there standing out in the open looking dumb as fuck? Is y'all the wanna be sweet niggas?
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own.
They gave me another trophy. End it, nigga.
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
Who is y'all?
got company! Just the lot of
More foot soldiers.
Fewer
Put that
now.
nigga to sleep on a rock.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum. The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Fuck! It's that guard from Bockland! Kill him! Kill them all!
Nice try. Nice try.
How?
Too slow.
Stabbed him in his shit. Said, Try.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Nigga done took out the cast on niggas. In 10 minutes, them niggas. Not even 10-5. I'm thinking these niggas finna be some comp. These niggas butt. They just make kids steal for them. And they said they was gonna chop off that nigga Hans' hand, that little nigga. But it been his fault? Gonna steal from losers? Or steal for losers, I mean?
Daddy, I'm hungry.
That's that then.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the...
Bloody crimson cannibals.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goods' pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
That's a bet.
I shall bear it with pride.
A journey. Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
Said we'll try to caravan. That bitch said 9 million. Bitch, is you drunk?
Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Out of my sight, wretch.
Shut the fuck up.
Come on, come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road? The caravan stops next.
Juicy pears!
What I really want to be is a...
Here you are, Goots. Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo, too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Miss L's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the Stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it, then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well, eh?
No, you
said
soft.
you're trained to be a blacksmith, right?
Soft as
Well, I'm
fuck.
going to be your first customer. I'm going to save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hide us to protect you.
But mercenaries...
And you remember the plan?
Don't fuck this up, bitch.
You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am.
Joshua.
I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts. And more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations.
I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may. What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies.
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
I would have killed that bitch. You see, she putting the back, but she trying to backdoor again by telling his pops lies.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque.
Killed that bitch.
Until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We Dragoons have but one leader,
Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. This is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
You gonna kill the kid?
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
When they're afraid, they turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
What is it, boy?
Why she not running? I could think you a superhero.
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal! This way.
The city's on...
What's happening?
I'm sure Boots is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
My nigga, what?
sentry is to be slain on sight.
But spare the citizenry. His Highness's orders were clear.
Those were Imperial Dragoons. What in the hell is going on?
Let's go and see.
Right. But first we find Goots.
I just hope he's all right.
The fuck?
Identify yourself!
We have to.
I level up.
Around! Quickly! Cut them down!
Took they ass up. Come here. Come here. His head scooped off.
I needed that.
Damn.
There's no doubt about it. They're Dragoons. What is this then? A civil war?
No, it's your mama making niggas backdoor each other
I thought
again.
I'd be glad to fall into a sewer. You're finished.
Ward secured, Captain. None of the Emperor's forces remain. They gather the men. We press on to the council chambers. Yes, Captain. What of the men and women in the market district? The evacuation is complete, Captain. Good. Then all that remains is to keep Rome pretender.
There it is. The bell tower.
Right. Let's go. Ah, a goods lift.
Where in Gregor's name did you come from?
Just did them little niggas bogus.
Intruders! Defend the
Intruders, shut. I just died. Die, bitch.
Too slow.
Too fucking slow. You already. Grab them.
Highness.
Yeah.
Hold on, kids. We're coming.
In the prince's name, none shall pass.
Guess we're all ready. Nice try. Too slow. Nice try.
Niggas cannot stand a chance.
Enemies on the ramparts! Kill them!
You're finished. It's over.
Can you see him anywhere?
It must be one of the Dragoon's pets.
fighting a big ass. What is this? A dragon, nigga? Gonna take hella strength. Dragon dance. What's this big ass nigga? Jigging? Oh shit. Too slow. That's better. Look at bro deeper on the ground. My nigga, what? He putting out all the stops, man. This nigga is try hard, bro. Fuck. Fuck. Yeah. Hurt.
Nice try. Farewell.
Let's fucking go. I knew he was finna die. Knew that bum ass dude was gonna die.
Over here, Clive! Are you alright?
Goods, there you are.
I didn't know there'd be a dragon.
All right, let's get out of here.
What the?
What now?
Is that Mother Crystal's heart?
What the hell is it doing up there? Bahamut.
I knew that was somebody dominant. I'm like, that's not a regular dragon thing. Oh, not running? I would have been took off.
Your Highness, don't do this.
We must leave. Now, Your Grace. I beg of you.
This is not what he wanted. Something's happened. Forgive me, Yut, but I must put a stop to this.
Your Grace!
This big ass bitch. That bitch attacking him back. You think it's gonna happen? He's dumb.
So, what do we do now then?
We destroy the heart.
We might come back!
As soon as the flames die down, the Imperials and the Dalmex will move in. This may be our only chance.
And Bahamut is gone for now. You should get as far away as you can, Boots.
What? And leave you lot in the lurch? I can't do that. If you're staying, then so am I. I packed everything up before I made a run for it, so if there's out you need, just ask. I won't be giving it away for free. Nana'd never forgive us if I did.
Thank you, Goot.
I'm about to save it right here. Alright, see y'all niggas for part 20. This is my longest gaming series yet. It's fire though.